Okay guys, little explanation time before we get this video started. When I finished the last video, I still had about like 6 minutes left from the recording session. So I figured, okay, well I'll just put the rest of that 6 minutes at the start of this video, and then I'll continue on from that point for the rest of the video. Problem is, I decided to do some backing up of my computer stuff and deleting old raw files, and I completely forgot that I hadn't used the 6 minutes from that second recording session yet, and I deleted that before I actually got it in a video, so I had to play a new file up to this point. I didn't really get any heart pieces, I didn't get any gold skulltulas, and I don't have all the items. I pretty much just have the bare minimum of what you need to get to this point. And I also lost my shield as well, so I don't have everything, but I'm just going to be continuing from the other file anyway once I get to where I'm going. And it's actually kind of appropriate because literally this whole session here is going to be cutscene anyway, so I didn't have to redo really a whole lot, just basically play the game up to this point. But anyway, once you get the Song of Time, the next destination you're supposed to go to is the Door of Time, located in the Temple of Time. Also, this game has a lot of underlying subtext about time, I've noticed. I'm also doing this on emulator, just because I feel like this was the fastest way for me to actually do this. And I could actually do it like on my computer really fast, the file size wouldn't be too huge, and I'm really only showing cutscene anyway, it shouldn't really mess anything up. So yeah, here we are, the Temple of Time. We've got the Door of Time in the background there. And in front of this altar, we're supposed to play the Song of Time, so let's go ahead and do that. And with that mythical melody being played, the 3 spiritual stones will come to life. They will be placed on the altar. And with that, the Door of Time and the door to the Sacred Realm will be open. So what do we got in there? What are we going to use to save this world? Slim, isn't that... It's that legendary blade. The Master Sword. That's right, the Master Sword is here in its little pedestal. Let's see if we can take it. Ooh, nice job, Link. Now you have a new blade you can use. Oh god. Yeah, excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the Door of Time. You have led me to the gates of the Sacred Realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. Oh no. Looks like we made an uh-oh. To be fair though, he was probably just, you know, he was following Zelda when it was convenient, but he knew that he had to come back here to wait for me to open the door. Slim, wake up, Slim, the chosen one. Whoa, where are we? Everything's so blue around here. We got lights. We got emblem things, we have blue water, we have an old guy. Oh god! Hey guy, what's up? I am Rauru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of the Sages, inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. Slim, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Whoa! Someone got older, and someone got some new clothes. Rauru, did you dress me while I was gone? Look, Slim, you're big now. You've grown up. The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you are too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Also, I dressed you. I bought all of those clothes from Hot Topic. Well, do you understand your destiny? Think so? But remember, though you open the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power he became the King of Evil. Well, that sucks. We pretty much failed then, but maybe we can stop him? His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only little influence, even in this sacred realm, namely, this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Rauru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time, chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you, and find the power of the other sages, and add their might to your own. So, with one last parting gift, he's going to give us a medallion, the Medallion of Light. You received the Light Medallion. Rauru the Sage adds his power to yours. The item itself doesn't really have any practical purpose. It's really just a quest item, much like the Spiritual Stones. So, they don't do anything, but at the same time, they do kind of show you your progression through the game, I guess. And here we are, back in the Temple of Time. Things look darker and gloomier, though. Slim, we're back in the Temple of Time, but have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. That kinda sucks. I liked using the boomerang. Let's get out of here. Hello! That actually kind of creeped me out the first time I saw it. Seeing this mummy man up here. I have been waiting for you, Hero of Time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together with the Hero of Time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs. As I see you standing there, holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary Hero of Time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl, I am sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But, if you believe what I am saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, Slim? I guess I do, but I'm gonna end this session here. Well, this is where I ended that last session before I deleted my footage. And I'll be right back, and we'll continue on with the start of the Adult Link section, so get ready for that. Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I actually didn't plan on recording this session so soon, but my internet is out for an entire day, I was bored, and you know what? I felt like playing some Ocarina of Time, so I decided to get a little further. So last time we opened the Door of Time, we got the Master Sword. Unfortunately, though, we did let Ganondorf into the Sacred Realm, which basically killed all of Hyrule, so now we need to restore Hyrule to its former glory and take care of some of the evil that happened while we were asleep. And right off the bat, you can see that things are very dark and gloomy. Death Mountain has a ring of fire above it. Oh, man. This is not good. This is not good in the slightest bit. Oh, and all of Hyrule Town Market's been replaced with zombies. That's even better. You can fight these guys if you want, but I'm obviously not going to do that. Let's just ignore them and move on. So, over here, we have an interesting place. I'm going to go ahead and talk to this gentleman in here. Oh, you are quite an energetic young man. You're brave and handsome, too. Hehehe. Your name is Slim, isn't it? Hehehe. Don't be surprised. I can read people's minds. If I looked as good as you, I could run a different kind of business. Hehehe. My shop is the only ghost shop in Hyrule. Because of the great Ganondorf, it is a fine time for a business like this. Hehehe. Oh, I can only hope the world gets even worse. The ghosts, called Poes, are spirits of concentrated hatred that appear in the fields and graveyard. They hate the world. Young man, if you catch a Poe, I will pay a lot of money for it. Hehehe. So, yeah, this guy is a Poe catcher. And this is actually the side quest that revolves around getting the last bottle that we need to get. Unfortunately, we're not really very well equipped to get the final bottle just yet, so we're going to be skipping that for right now. Instead, we're going to head over here to the ranch. That'll be our first stop. Because, you know what? I'm getting kind of tired of just walking around Hyrule. I feel like we need a little bit of speed, and I think this is the place to get that speed. So, let's see how things have changed over here in Lon Lon Ranch. Still looks the same for the most part. Let's see what's going on inside the barn. Oh, hey, good looking. Oh, a visitor. It's been a long time since we've had a visitor here. Where did you come from? Since Ganondorf came, people in the castle town have gone. Places have been ruined and monsters are wandering everywhere. Mr. Ingo is just using the ranch to gain Ganondorf's favor. Everyone seems to be turning evil. But Dad, he was kicked out of the ranch by Mr. Ingo. If I disobey Mr. Ingo, he will treat the horses so badly. So, there's nothing I can do. Aw, poor Malon. So, I actually didn't... I just now realized I didn't even talk to Ingo before. So, because I forgot to introduce Ingo, let's just go back in time and say hello. Here he is, the hard-working Ingo. Very trustworthy. I can't believe that I, the great Ingo, am working in this dump of a ranch. Because the owner is so lazy, I always have to do all the work around here. I, the hard-working Ingo, should be in charge, not that lazy bum Talon. So yeah, this guy, not very happy with the working conditions. So, in the future, well, in the future, he seems to have gotten his wish. Look at how evil he is. You evil son of a bitch. Anyway, let's talk to him. There are some people in Kakariko spreading rumors that I cheated Talon out of the ranch, but don't be ridiculous. That guy Talon was weak. I, the hard-working Ingo, poured so much energy into this place. I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me. Listen, the great Ganondorf recognized my obvious talents and gave the ranch to me. I will raise a fine horse and win recognition from the great Ganondorf. Say, young man, do you want to ride one of my fine horses? Pay me 10 rupees and you can ride. Okay. Do you want to hear how to ride? No, I think I can handle it. So, right off the bat, before we actually ride, there's one thing I want to do. I'm going to play this old song that we learned, so we could find our good friend Epona. Because, you know, if we want to race with a horse, I feel like we need the horse that we can actually become friends with, and I think Epona is going to be a good horse. So yeah, here we go. No! Get back on, Link. Get back on. I don't want you to chicken out now. You're the hero of time. Surely you can ride a horse. Well, I mean, I should be able to. I'm not exactly doing a good job right now. So I believe you want to go over these two fences. You have that little carrot meter determining like the number of boosts you can give Epona. But I think you just have to get those 2 rupees. And now we need to talk to him. When you want to dismount, stop and press A. Hey young man, do I know you? I just felt as though I've seen you somewhere before. If you use Z targeting, you can talk to me from horseback. Are you ready to go home so soon? No, I want to ride still. Okay, I don't know the exact thing I have to do here. I always find this part kind of confusing. I might have to redo this. Aw, damn it. Oh god, look at that Z targeting reticle on his face. Okay. Regardless, you have to do this enough, and then at some point he'll say something different. And when he does, you can actually continue this side quest. Let me try again. You're getting better. How about a little race with me? 1 lap around the corral with that horse. Let's make a little wager. Say 50 rupees? That's a lot of rupees, but you do need to do this, so... You need to race this guy around the ranch. Now, when I was younger, I had a lot of problems with this. Really, I don't think it's as bad. Just make sure you don't use all your carrots, like, right away. Just be a little patient, wait for the right time, and then try to overtake them. Once you do, it's really not that bad. Like, right here, I think we obviously won. Ah, shoot! If the great Ganondorf found out about this humiliation, hey you, how about another race? If you win, you can keep the horse. So we gotta race him again. I don't think there's really much difference between this race and the before race. I think it's pretty much the same. Although he is getting kind of far ahead. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna lose the second. Oh my god. This happened in the practice playthrough too. Which is really annoying because I'm gonna have to do both races again. try again. Okay, here we go. This is actually my third attempt, believe it or not. So, yeah, I got to the second race again and lost again. I don't know what it is. I feel like there's almost a little bit of RNG involved, where if you can't get ahead of him, there's like not really a lot you can do, because he kind of... Sometimes he goes off like the track a little bit, and you use that time to get ahead of him. But sometimes he just kind of blocks you from going fast, so... I don't know what it is. I got it this time, which is all that matters, but my god, that's stupid how I had to redo that twice. What's up with that horse? Is that Epona? How did you tame that wild horse right under my nose? I was gonna present that horse to the great Ganondorf, but I betted on the race and lost. Shoot! Ha ha ha! As I promised, I'll give you the horse. However, I'll never let you leave this ranch. Yeah, so we can't actually leave. Or so Ingo thinks. You can jump over that fence, you can jump over the fence leading to the entrance. I think you get like 2 different entrance cutscenes depending on where you jump out. But yeah, we now have Epona on our side, and that's really cool. We have a horse we can use. Very quickly, let's go back in and actually see how things have changed. Because I doubt Ingo's just blocking that hole anymore. Let's see what's going on the inside. Oh, nope, there's Ingo, and he's blushing. Hi there, how are you? I'm Ingo. I feel so honored to be allowed to work here. Well, I guess he's changed a new leaf, I guess. Oh, hey. It's our little girlfriend. Thank you very much for the other day. I haven't even asked you your name yet. Really? Slim? That's what I thought. You're the fairy boy from the forest. That was years ago. Do you remember me? You do? I was sure it was you because Epona remembered you. Oh, I have to tell you about Mr. Ingo. He was afraid that the evil king might find out that Epona had been taken away. It really upset him. But one day, all of a sudden, he went back to being a normal, nice person. Now my dad is coming back. I can't believe it, but peace is returning to this ranch. It's all because of you. I owe so much to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Slim. Aw, you're welcome. Wait, is that a Bowser pendant? That's totally a Bowser pendant. Also, you're really, really cute. I just gotta put that out there. There is actually something else you can do here, but I'm gonna save that for later. It's a side quest that doesn't really have any relevance to the game. Like, it doesn't give you a heart piece, it doesn't give you an item, an upgrade, or a Skulltula token. It really doesn't matter, so I'm not going to really bother with doing it right now. Maybe I'll definitely do it later in the playthrough, because it does give kind of a funny reward. But for now, let's go ahead and move on. I'm going to go to Kakariko Village, because that is where Sheik told us that we needed to go before we could access the Forest Temple. So we're going to follow his/her advice and do that. I say his or her because, I mean, we can't really tell. He or she had a mask on. We can't see who it is. I didn't really want to ask, hey, what gender are you? Right in front of her face, or his face. It seemed too inappropriate. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of the Hyrule Town natives have actually moved to Kakariko, since Hyrule Market is pretty desolate and doomed right now. Also, we have the good old cuckoo lady. Let's see how she's doing. I bred a new type of miniature cuckoo. I call it the pocket cuckoo. I don't get goosebumps from this baby. Cuckoos are very good at getting lazy, late risers out of bed. Haven't you heard of them before? It makes them very happy to crow, cuckoo, especially when it wakes up a very heavy sleeper. However, my cuckoo is not entirely happy right now. You look like you're good at handling cuckoos. Here, take this egg. After the cuckoo hatches, bring it back to me after a while, and I'll check out its mood. What do you think? Will you try? Oh, yeah, sure. So we have a pocket egg. We have another egg. I wonder what's going to happen when it hatches. I think we're going to be in a bit of a state of deja vu.